So we're jumping into this collective reading. And I do this one-on-one if you want an individual reading as well. So I've got my 3 card decks. I'm feeling drawn to pull this first card from our Work Your Light deck that I do quite often. And this is like a spirit message. It's kind of like a spiritual team message. I always talk about our spiritual team. We all have our own unique spiritual teams that are with our own guides, angels, ancestors, animal totems, maybe a guru's. So I feel like these messages are guidance. I mean, they're all guidance from that realm, but this is more like speaking directly. So, Carrie, you have this deck. It's quite popular. Yeah, it's great. I love it. So let's see an overall message for everybody here or seeing the replay. Council of Light. And it says, divine orchestration. Helpers in the subtle realms. That's just what I was saying. Your helpers in the subtle realms are giving you the message that they exist, that there are helpers in the subtle realms. Divine orchestration, Council of Light. So this card I love this card. We've gotten this before. It's got different images of different like gurus and things on it. It looks like Buddha, and I don't know. I don't want to mess up and say some wrong things, but it's got different beings on there you can see for yourself. It's got Jesus. I can see that now. So this is your Council of Light, whatever beings those are for you. And then I love, even at the top is this overarching, non-persona, or maybe that's like a shadow into space or something. So if you feel you're alone, or if you feel prayers aren't answered, or hopeless or neglected or losing faith, or that you don't have help, which is a common thing. I mean, how many of you have felt that way at some point? This is to remind you that you aren't alone. And that although it may seem like you're alone in this 3-dimensional reality and unsupported, it's literally not the truth. It's really you're believing a lie. I mean, I'm just going to be very blunt. These messages that come through are channeled messages. So take what you like and leave the rest. But if you are believing that you are alone, it's literally an untruth. So really let that sink in. And that your belief is actually what's keeping you from experiencing this. So it requires faith. And I'm saying this with love. It might be, not the easiest thing to hear. But the thing is, Abraham Hicks always talks about, or she talks about sometimes, that Source never takes its eyes off you. And not only Source, meaning whatever that means for you, but like your team, your spiritual guides, your Council of Light never takes its eyes from you for a split second. And so you are constantly, always, never without being totally bathed in loving presence, loving awareness. you are ever not thought about. You are always, it's just this constant stream of love being channeled to you by this council of light and source. So really take that in. And it says divine orchestration as well. So again, this is where the faith comes in. And one of my videos on YouTube has gone viral, which is fun. I'm viral for me and my little channel on YouTube. Please follow me there if you want. But I actually, from my group money mindset program that we just finished about a month ago, I was listening a lot to Bashar. If any of you know him, he's a channeler, sort of like Abraham, but different. And I was listening. He does a lot of stuff on abundance and money. So there was this one, like, part of a bigger talk he did where he was talking about abundance. And he's saying, do more with less. To do more with less. And that, to be in a place, if we're talking finances here, of like, okay, whatever your current life circumstances is financially, materially, that you get to do more with what you have. And when you demonstrate doing more with less, then you will create more. So this video, I just pulled out like 5 minutes on that specific message on my channel, and this thing has gone viral, which is fun. But, the point of that is that it requires faith to do more with less. So, hi Heather. Glad to have you here. So some of you can relate. Hi Nishi, hi Susan. So, divine orchestration. So as you're doing more with less, or whatever you're presented with in your life right now, things are happening. This council of light is orchestrating things. So Yahi is receiving constant synchronicities. So be watching for that. And this is your message. So if you've wondered, well, here it is. Here it is. So we're going to get some more clarification. I'm going to use Osho Zen Tarot. And let's see. Hi, Britt. Let's see what Osho Zen has to say. Maturity. Ooh. How does that hit for y'all? Hello, Sai. Is it Sai or C? Sai? Welcome. Maturity. So in traditional tarot, this card is actually the Ace of Pentacles, which Pentacles is money. So I feel like this message is just, it's channeled, it's flowing. I never plan it. I'm just open and receiving. So this is in talking about the material world for you. Finances, money, home, whatever, possessions. So, the guidance is like, you're not alone, no matter how you feel or what you think. Things are conspiring, orchestrating, divine orchestration. And for you to set aside any doubt. And this is going to require like emotional maturity on your part. And this maturity may also be in the form of your relationship with money and how you are being a steward of that money. In the group coaching program I just finished, we used the book Overcoming Under Earning as our curriculum. And there's 5 steps to that book. And the last step is respecting and appreciating money. So I feel like that's part of this message for some of you in your relationship with your finances, is to be a wise steward of that. And it doesn't mean hold on to it and be in a Scrooge energy, because that is also not good. So it's like coming out of extremes of either, clinging tightly out of fear, or just blowing it out of like, I'm just closing my eyes and saying fuck it. So neither of those. And yeah, this is a collective reading. So if it's not about money, like whatever you're feeling it is for you, it is for you. And also, as I said, like you can see, this is a big pentacle, meaning like a coin. So the thing is, I feel like this is also about emotional intelligence for some of you. The emotional intelligence needed that whatever the situation is for you, if you feel, like you're alone and you're in this space of a low point, that, you're being reassured here, and there's like a leap of faith. And so it's going to require you to pull up your bootstraps for yourself. I say this to my coaching clients often when it comes up. Nobody can do this for you. And you don't have to do it alone. Nobody is inside of you except you. I mean, Michael Singer talks about this. So for you to create, look at this beautiful home inside yourself here. Look at these beautiful flowers. Look at this peace that this being has. For you to rest in your abundance. And this requires faith. It requires being a conscious steward of your resources. And like your resources could be emotional. This could be about your emotional resources. This could be about like the resource of your energy and your attention. There may be energy drainers in your life. I do this exercise with my clients sometimes, and you can do this. Make 2 lists, one of energy givers and energy drainers in your life. After you make the list, do something about one of the drainers, whatever it is, and do something about one of your givers, like do something on that list. Yeah, so we've gotten some comments. Yeah. Awesome, Susan. So And I think too, what this is saying is that you have the inner resources. You're not missing anything. You're not lacking anything in order to do this. You have everything you need within you to create what you want and what you desire, and to thrive through this. It is all within you. And also, there's an opportunity coming. The aces are all about opportunities. So, yeah, I love that card. And I love this deck. So now we'll draw one from Light Seers Tarot. Ooh, awesome, Melinda. Actually, speaking of that, I opened the box, and the card at the bottom of the deck really resonates for this message, the Six of Pentacles. So this is perfect for the, if there's energy drainers that you've given your energy away to. Nobody can take your energy from you. It's something you do voluntarily that you can stop doing. And if you might feel like it's being done to you, but nothing ever is. So it's a choice you're continuing to make if you continue to show up in that dynamic. And I'm saying that with love, but that is the mature way to see it. So you may have been or may be overgiving to somebody else. So, or you could be, maybe some of you, if you get really honest, you're being a taker and a drainer on somebody or something. Maybe there's somebody here that is being supported financially, or maybe living in somebody's house or something like that. And it's time for you to stop receiving, because it's time for you to, come back into your power and become your own resource. Or maybe you need to accept the help. Maybe somebody's wanting to help you, but you're too proud. So this also could be accepting an offer of help. So let's see what else. But the overall message is that, this divine orchestration, don't forget about the support you have, the divine support, the spiritual support. And also, maybe it's time to call in some human support in the form of a therapist, a coach, a mentor, getting some sort of, maybe it's an energy healing session or a tarot reading one-on-one, or whatever that is for you. There's so many amazing and wonderful resources that we have access to. It's really almost unlimited. So congrats to those who have freed themselves from dynamics that weren't serving them. Welcome, Mary. Okay, so as a result of this, it's time to make some plans. If you've been in that stuck place, it's time for you to, somebody mentioned isolation. come out of isolation. That's funny because one of my coaching clients, so when I go into coaching with somebody, we craft, like an intention, and I always like draw a card, and there can be some special keywords that that the person is creating during our work together. And so, yeah, one of my clients, theirs is coming out of isolation. So our entire journey together is, always coming back to that idea and that intention, and going into action regarding coming out of isolation. So I feel like that's what this is for some of you. It's time for you to stop looking down. Like once you kind of write your energy here, that then you start looking up and out, and looking to the future. What are you going to create? Thanks, Heather. My favorite flower, frangipani. Ooh, yeah, that's very true, Joe. If y'all weren't here earlier, I mentioned and announced the Bali Bliss Retreat happening next year. So, yeah, definitely could be that with a surfboard over the ocean. So what do you want to create? What is your vision? And if you do feel stuck, looking at creating something new moving forward can be the thing that helps get you unstuck. And it doesn't have to be you're going to, publish a New York Times best-selling book. I mean, it could be that, but it doesn't have to be the hugest, grandest thing. It could be, I'm going to go volunteer or go back to volunteering at the place I used to, or it might be a commitment to follow your impulses, as we talked about yesterday and earlier. Or it might be to start morning pages in the morning, or recommitting to your yoga or meditation practice, or those sorts of things as well. Let's get another light seers. Who is this reading resonating for? Is this for you? I love how that happens. So then the invitation becomes, love hearing the me's. Hi, Allison. Rosa, welcome. Thank you. So then the invitation becomes, what are you going to do based on this? What are you going to do? Oop. Well, here's some more information because cards just fell out. If I can reach the... Hi, Tony. Ooh, the ocean's calling you, Laura. So we've seen this one quite a bit. Good old Ace of Wands. So we've got two aces in this reading because this is the Ace of Pentacles. So lots of new energy, new intentions. And then we've got Temperance, which we don't see this very often. So these came out together. you are your own inner alchemist. Tune into your own power and divinity within. Whoa, sorry, my computer. Look at these angel wings. So in traditional tarot, temperance is I forgot that it's an angel. Sorry, I'm not a total expert. I forgot the name of the angel in temperance card, but in this one, he's got the sun and the moon here, weaving these energies together. So this is very powerful energy. These two together, it's like reminding you of your power, of what's within you, for you taking this action. And knowing what's within you. And then just knowing you have the inner resources here and the external resources of this beautiful council. So there's so much support. I'm going to read this Temperance card message because this is definitely, this is a very powerful card. And there's affirmations with the light seers that go with every single card. So I'm going to pull that up and we're going to see what this has to say, and then we're going to go into the Reiki and Ancestral Clearing. So the affirmation with this card is, I walk the middle path and nourish wholeness. I walk the middle path and nourish wholeness. See, the middle path is this balance between the masculine, feminine, sun, moon, light, dark, whatever that is for you. Temperance is a card of balance. So I feel like this is going to say, like, bringing balance to these energies. So the meanings are alchemy, blending energies, harmony, moderation, masculine and feminine balance, duality and amalgamation, the fluidity of time, meditation, the perpetual motion of life. So moderation sticks out. Maybe some of you have been in excess with habits or even mindset patterns that you've just let yourself mind go. That's awesome, Laura. Thank you. Yeah, for that tie back to the maturity card. So the affirmation, maybe somebody can type it. I walk the middle path and nourish wholeness. And I feel like, too, this is like about not beating yourself up. Some of you are in a cycle, a negative cycle of, of self-hatred and beating yourself up and believing those old patterns and stories and thoughts. And there's some stuck energy around that. So, like, that can be an addiction. So I feel like it's also, this is saying, I want to say get your head out of your ass. That's what's coming. But that, whatever, thank you, Spirit. And also we can be a little more gentle. But it's also good to bring lightness to things. So, because you are worthy, like, There's nobody that's not. You are worthy and deserving. And this council of light is blasting you with love as well as source. All of these beings are here for you. But yet some of you are like, no, 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 I'm not going to believe in my worthiness. And it's like, okay, if you want to argue for that and stay where you are, nobody can make you change. But as I said before in the beginning, that's literally not the truth. So you are believing an untruth. Nobody is coming to save you. And that wounded child is waiting for you. So it's up to you. Nobody can do this for you, but you don't have to do it alone. You are the one you've been waiting for. So that's also wanting to come through. So I'm going to read this for the Temperance. The angel of Temperance is a master alchemist. Processing the energies of life, she weaves them into potent experiences and lessons, which she will then turn into spiritual gold. She sits quietly after the teachings of the tarot cards, the Hanged Man, and Death. The powerful pause and rebirth have put her in a place of perfect balance with all of the elements at her feet. You will see the alchemist symbol for gold tattooed on her arm, a mark of her transcendental magic. She is able to effortlessly wield both yin and yang, the masculine and feminine, past and present, heavens and earth, and material and spiritual. When blending different parts of self, she always weaves something uniquely truthful. She holds the sun and moon in hand, and her stillness is deceiving. She doesn't display the sheer strength it takes to harness, hold, and fuse these opposites. Quite simply, she does the impossible with grace and certainty, and she reminds you that in the realm of the divine, everything is possible. With the magic of meaning and purpose, you can fuse the elements the way you desire. Woo! So just to reference, this is the original Temperance card. It's, obviously an angel with these two cups. So this is the modern take. And this is actually a female, so whatever. I called it male. So the message from Temperance. So this is a message for you. Temperance ushers in harmony, alchemy, and duality. It's time to bring yourself to a beautiful equilibrium by seeking moderation and balance. Sometimes this means that you must blend more than one idea together or more than one solution into the perfect answer for your unique situation. So this energy, this idea, this inspiration is what that's talking about. You are being asked to evaluate where your precious energy is being sent. We just talked about that. And the effect that this choice has on everything else in your life. Where are things out of whack? Maybe you've been overdoing it in your social life or binging on Netflix, drinks, foods, or overspending. You can't make this shit up. Is it a relationship that needs more mutual energy and support, or something that's overly materialistic? Go, go, go versus couch potato coma. You get the idea here. Bring that fluctuating energy right down to a level calmness in your current situation. As I said, coming out of extremes. We live in a world of extreme passion and heated hustle, so slowing down the desire for excess in any one area of your life may be harder than you think. Don't do drastic this week. Don't take sides. Stay away from all or nothing choices and walk the middle path. Temperance gently nudges you back on track and asks you to look inside to find more meaning and purpose. It's time to align yourself with your perfect alchemical blend. Find your over-elusive balance by being measured with your resources, incorporating all of your beauty and your flaws, and work the elements to achieve your most honest amalgamation of beautiful things. So, questions to ask yourself. Are you overdoing it in one area of your life? Sacred flow. What does that day look like for you or that week? Can you bring two different solutions together at this time? Money talk. Are you overspending or underspending? Oh my God, y'all. You really can't make this shit up. I talked about overcoming under earning. And being a Scrooge or blowing all your money. So that was very specific. So if this is money for you, then that's definitely confirmation. Brianna, welcome. Hi Philippa, this is a group reading, so whatever you've heard is for you. If you want an individual reading, you can reach out and book that one-on-one. So, if you've just joined, perfect time. We're about to go into the Reiki and energy or ancestral clearing. So that was an awesome reading. If you want to review it, if you've caught the end, if you've missed it, this will be up as a replay on my YouTube channel in the next 48 hours or less. I might do it today. I'm also going to put the Conversations with God replay up first, so that'll be up later. Yeah, so before we dive into the Reiki and Ancestral Clearing, those were powerful messages today from Spirit for you all. Don't forget to follow me here on Insight, give a donation, follow me on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and reach out if you want a personal reading, a one-on-one energy healing session, or spiritual life coaching. As I said, if you've never had a session with me, I'm offering that complimentary. Or I can offer you the very powerful guided truth excavation journey to help you dive deep into your soul, into what truths are ready to be revealed for you. Thank you, Joe and Rosa. Natalie, hi, welcome. Great. So yeah, so whatever you heard is great. And also if you feel like, oh, I wish I heard the beginning, don't worry. You can catch the replay on my YouTube channel if you want that. You can find me, Natalie M. Speakman, everywhere. So, hi Barb. We're going to get into now the Reiki and clearing. So, just follow the flow. We're going to close our eyes and go inward. And we're going to take all of these energies in, all of the energy from the messages from Spirit, from the reading. You know, I picked up on so many different things. So let's bring all that together, integrate. I will also bring in the energies of what we just went into the ancestral clearing and do some clearing on those topics specifically. As well as channel Reiki. So closing your eyes, settling in, breathing deeply in the energies of this powerful sacred space we have together. And just let these energies marinate, let them settle. And your higher self, your inner being, will draw in the Reiki exactly where it needs to go for your best and highest good. So just trust that. And feel your body on the surface that it's on. Feel your feet on the floor. Feel the energy, the emotions. Tune into the energy body. And just let everything pass on through with each in and out breath. And tune into the energies of balance, as the Temperance card reminded us. Feel the energy balancing in your chakra system, the masculine and feminine, the yin and yang, seen and unseen. And just feeling into the balance of the breath, the in breath and the out breath. close this part of the session with an ancestral clearing prayer. Infinite Creator, all that you are, for everyone hearing this message, for all of their family members, all of their relationships, all of their ancestors, and all of their relationships through all relevant time, space, and dimension. For all hurts, wrongs, judgments, and burdens, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, sexual, and financial through thought, word, or deed. Please help them all forgive each other, forgive themselves, forgive all people, and all people forgive them. Completely and totally please and thank you. For all oppression, disrespect, suppression, survival, slavery, persecution, if it was either done to them or they did it to others. Please help them all forgive each other, forgive themselves, forgive all people, and all people forgive them. Completely and totally please and thank you. For any addictions, excess, extremes, hoarding, hiding, or overspending, giving everything away, feeling unworthy to have and to hold. For any time where it was dangerous to have resources and they had to be hidden, or any consequence resulted from the having. Please help them all forgive each other, forgive themselves, forgive all people, and all people forgive them. Completely and totally please and thank you. Infinite Creator, for the highest good, please lift out all weight, weight, pain, burden, sin, death, debt, negativity, spells, hexes, curses, black magic, white magic, guilt, fear, shame, unworthiness, and limitation of all kind. Transform it into your love and let your love flow back in and through them, filling and giving them all complete peace now and forever. Please and thank you, please and thank you, please and thank you. Please help them love and bless each other, love and bless themselves, be at peace with each other and at peace with themselves. Please and thank you, please and thank you, please and thank you. Breathing deeply. Letting go, letting go, letting go, surrendering, allowing, trusting. Breathing in maturity, faith, certainty, and courage. Feeling your council of light surrounding you. And any parts or pieces, any orphans, any parts of self that feel abandoned, unsupported, unloved, you are now giving love, being that loving presence, that loving parent. Feeling that in your body. Feeling that foundation, that courage, that safety. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So be it done, thank you. Just letting those energies integrate, just relaxing. If you'd like to come back to open eyes, just let the eyes float open, but just pause. Pause with open eyes. Thank you all. I have this clearing practice I do. Frangipani flower, water, this copper bowl from India. That I use and keep here. A very powerful session today. Thank you all. We're 111 into the session. Please give a donation if you would like. If you haven't already, give me a follow. If you want to experience your own one-on-one session, reach out. And also, if you would like to express your interest in my Bali Bliss Retreat next summer, send me your email, or if I already have your email, send me a message that you're interested. Thank you, Michelle, for the donation. Amy, Melinda, Laura, Angela. Hello, other Laura. Thank you for the donation. Lizard, thank you. Barb, you're welcome. And so, hi, Jennifer. Don't forget, too, I have also 2 ancestral clearing prayers in my tracks here. The master prayer in the free area and the abundance prayer in the premium area. So there was a lot about money and abundance here. So if you have Insight Timer Plus, listen to that abundance clearing prayer. Great, Laura. Would love to have you in Bali. Again, reach out if you want me to put you on the wait list. You're welcome, Wendy, Carrie, Nancy, Joe. Stay tuned for and follow me so you do get notified when I schedule live streams, which I will be scheduling today, at least for the week, maybe for the month. Thank you, Lizard, for the donation. Thank you all. Yes, so send me a message, send me your email. I'll put you on the wait list, and I'll also send a form that you can fill out so that we can get more information on people's interests, their goals, when may be a good time for them to come to Bali. So awesome. See you all very soon. Much love. Have a wonderful time, morning, afternoon, or evening. And also, as I said, I will schedule this week an interactive ancestral clearing live stream. It's going to be a bit different than what you experienced because it's interactive. It's somatic and interactive and very powerful. So stay tuned for that. And as I said, I do that one-on-one also. Bye-bye.